I want to start by talking about a constituent who emailed me last week, who is a cancer patient. She was discharged from hospital and she was informed that there is no specialist cancer rehabilitation and recovery support in Folkestone. And that is a town that has a population of some 52,000 people. She was told that the nearest support could only be accessed in Dover, which is the neighbouring constituency, or New Romney, which is some 14 miles away. But she does not have a car, and the effects of the cancer treatment make it very challenging to move around. Folkestone has a single cancer support nurse allocated to it, but the cancer nurse is expected to cover the patients of 8 GP surgeries in the area in Folkestone, as well as Dover, a town that has a population itself of 116,000. And you obviously don't have to be a maths genius to work out that that ratio of nurses to population is unacceptable. We know that cancer is the UK's biggest killer. Today, more than 3 million people are living with cancer as we speak. And as Lord Darcy's recent report highlighted in stark terms, that cancer patients are waiting far too long to be diagnosed and are waiting far too long to be treated. When they leave hospital, there is also inadequate support for recovery and rehabilitation. The lack of a national cancer plan correlates and is likely to be one of the causes of these geographical inequalities in access to cancer care and rehabilitation, as I believe there are in my constituency of Folkestone and Hythe. I appreciate that we have had the NHS long-term plan, which includes important commitments for cancer services, but does not provide the comprehensive transformation needed across all areas of control, including research and prevention. A critical question for the government is what we can do to ensure that a national cancer strategy generates additional capacity in cancer care and rehabilitative support. The situation is not inevitable. I agree that we need to start with a comprehensive plan for cancer, which many of our European partners have. When the 10-year NHS plan is published in spring next year, it should contain a national plan for cancer that focuses especially on how waiting times for diagnosis and treatment can be reduced, and also how geographical variations in the quality of cancer treatment and care can be tackled. The plan should focus on how, as a nation, we can recruit and retain cancer care and rehabilitation specialists, how we can utilise new technologies and medicines to improve treatment outcomes and increase survival rates, and how we can utilise our thriving life sciences sector, to which my honourable friend, who's not in her place now, made reference, to reduce diagnosis and treatment waiting times. I fully appreciate the state of the NHS that this Labour government has inherited, an NHS that struggles to recruit and retain, an NHS that has been starved of capital investment, an NHS whose workforce have had their morale beaten down by successive Conservative governments. But we can do better. It falls to this Labour government to lead the way forward so we have an NHS that can effectively treat, rehabilitate, support and prevent this terrible disease. And I want to end by paying tribute to charities such as Macmillan that do a brilliant job of providing cancer care to patients, and we must never forget their compassion, empathy and service, which should inspire us every day in this House. Thank you.